Hey everyone, so I am back and I'm going to do my first ever monthly favorites, and of course this is for the month of October. I normally do not dress up for Halloween. I don't wear masks. I very seldom go to the Halloween parade. So this is just as much as I do. I just popped on some funky dark angel lashes, and I got these from Kmart. I think they were like $6 or whatever, but this is just all I need for Halloween. I don't go any further than this. You know, this is just fine. It does the trick for me. So I randomly picked out some monthly favorites that I have been absolutely loving for the month of October. It includes some beauty products, some hair products, some smell goods, and I just wanted to share them with you so maybe you guys can give them a try. Let me know how you guys like them. So I'm going to start out with the face products, and this should be no surprise. I have talked about this in just about every video that I've done so far, and this is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream, and I use this just about every day. Like times when I just want to glam myself up a little bit or just cover some of my blemishes, I pop this on and I'm good to go. You can find this at Duane Reade, Target, any of the drugstores, and I think it retails for about $9.99 or something like that. It's pretty pricey, but it is well worth it. So moving on to the blush. This happens to be one of my absolute favorite blushes by MAC, and I use this all year round, but preferably in the fall because it is kind of like a dark mauve rose color, and this is Raisin. I use this on a lot of my clients. I use it on myself, and it's just perfect for brown skin, and even for light skin. I just suggest that you use it with a lighter hand, and it is absolutely gorgeous. On to the liner. I have been kind of going back and forth between the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel and my MAC Black Track, but it seems like for the month of October I have been reaching for my Black Track a little bit more than my Eye Studio Gel Liner. This one just applies a little bit more creamier, and it just slides across the lid without pulling or tugging. So if I had my preference, I would stick with my MAC Black Track. As for the eyeshadows, I have been loving these two. This is Cranberry and this is Beauty Marked. Cranberry is a little frosty, and it's kind of like a burgundy cranberry color, so the name describes it very well. I'll give you guys a swatch. That's how Cranberry looks. And for Beauty Marked, as for Beauty Marked, this is kind of like a muted out black with cranberry sparkles. So I'll give a swatch of this. It happens to pick up more of the black than of the sparkles, but it is really pretty. And in fact, the two of them paired together, like if you wear cranberry all over the lid and contour the crease with Beauty Marked, is absolutely beautiful for fall. As for my lashes, I have been loving the Ardell Accent Half Lashes, and I buy this from Target. In fact, it's the number 305s in the color black, and I just stick them on the outer corners of my eye and just apply mascara to the inner part, and the look is more natural than to wear like a whole strip of lashes. So I have been reaching for my Ardell Accent lashes. As for the blushes of the brushes of the month, I have been loving my Sigma, the E40 Fluffy Brush, and I use this brush when I want to apply my transition color above my crease, and it's just really fluffy, and I don't know, it just blends in the color really well into the skin. And as far as like my precision brush, I have been reaching for my Real Techniques detail brush, and I use this if I want to pop a color in my inner tear duct, or if I want to clean up and use some concealer around my lipstick. This is just a really small dual fiber brush. So as for my lips, I have been reaching for my MAC Spices Nice lipstick, and this is in a cream sheen finish, and I already swatched it on my hand, so let me just, here it is. And it kind of reminds me of like a cinnamon flavored color. So if you just imagine like the cinnamon or nutmeg, this is what it kind of reminds me of, and it's actually what I'm wearing right now, and I absolutely love that lipstick. For the for the drugstore brand, the Revlon Cream Mink lipstick, and it's a really pretty nude for my complexion, and this is the number 671. I'll give a swatch of that right here. So normally when I wear this, I may, you know, line my lips with chestnut or cork lip liner, and then I'll fill in the middle and blot, and it's gorgeous nude. Okay, so as for the smell goods for the month, I have been recently obsessed, thanks to my cousin Jasmine, with the Dove Go Fresh Body Mist. And I believe they come in about 4 or 5 different fragrances, but this one is the energizing grapefruit and lemongrass scent, and it's just really small. It smells really good, really fresh, and I like to keep this in my bag, my purse when I'm traveling, just in case, you know, emergencies come up. But you can wear it on your skin, you can just spray it in your room or whatnot. They're about $5, but it's totally worth it. And I found this one at Kmart, but you can get them at Walgreens or Target or any of the drugstores, and it's just perfect to keep in your bag, or you could even spray it on yourself or around your room, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a really clean scent, so I have been loving these. And this should be well, this may be a surprise to you guys, but I am in love with candles, period. Preferably the ones from Bath and Body Works, and I just sit these around my room and I burn them every single day. And this is the Pineapple Mango fragrance, and it smells really good. And love candles. They're so relaxing, you know, with a nice glass of wine. I just burn me a candle and I can just relax, and that's just like my vacation, since I don't go on any vacations. But I'm going to move on to the hair products. So since I have not been getting my hair done as frequently as I kind of would like, I have been reaching for my natural hair regimen, and my 2 favorite products for this month is the Eco Styler Moroccan Argan Oil, and this is a styling gel. And usually I'll just wash my hair, I'll slick some of this on around my edges, I'll tie a scarf on, and I'm good to go. This is also good for if you want to do like wash and goes. You can just like shingle your hair and it'll just come out really curly and pretty. And to even help my Eco Styler gel out, I'll use the Olive Oil Edge Control, and this is just really waxy, but it's clear, so when you apply it to your hair, it doesn't leave it like flaky, or you'll see like black dandruff or anything like that. It's just perfect. Alright guys, so I am down to my very last item for the month, and this happens to be a book, and I have been searching for this book for weeks. Literally, I've been calling around, looking online, but something told me to call a store in the city, and I was able to find it. And it is the Face to Face by Scott Barnes. And Scott Barnes is an amazing makeup artist, and I just love his work. And you can already see who's on the front page of the book, and I think she had a lot to do with him becoming, you know, like such a huge makeup artist, because the looks that he's created on her and other celebrities have been absolutely just like amazing. So there's a lot of looks in here that I plan to recreate and film tutorials for you guys. And so far the book is really good. So that's it for my October favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.